Hi everyone. So I know it's been a while. I've been doing some nesting and been kind of busy, but I've decided that I'm gonna start a new video series that I'm excited about. And I know it's kind of been done, but I'm gonna do it a little differently, I think. I'm gonna be doing eye looks inspired by Disney princesses. Inspired by, not trying to look like them. So I thought these would just be kind of fun. And plus I have all these, I got inspired to do this because I have these palettes, I have this Cinderella palette, and I really just love it so much. So I thought that would be kind of fun to use them on some of the ones that I have to do the looks. I have my door open because my dog is outside, and I'm hoping that the sounds that are coming from outside are not that loud. I hear there's crickets or something, cicadas, I don't know. I think that's kind of soothing, but I also hear a garbage truck, I think, so I'm hoping that won't be so loud. So I'll be using the Cinderella palette for this look. And I'm also going to just keep the rest of the look kind of light. So what I'm going to start with is the eyes. I'm going to start with them this time. And because I sometimes get a lot of fallout with this look. So I got one of these Too Faced Born This Way concealers made with coconut water. And so I thought I'd try that. I'm going to try the Fair. Okay, I think there's some sounds, but I'm hoping that they're quiet now. So I'm going to be using the Fair concealer. And I will just put this on with a beauty blender. It's a pretty nice concealer. It is illuminating. Okay. Thank you, Too Faced. I like that. Next, I'm going to go in with my Naked Cosmetics translucent powder that I really like, but it's so messy. Probably because I carry it around with me. If I just left it in one place, it wouldn't do that. Oh, I have a little red. I don't know what that is. All right. Okay. Just gonna sort of lightly rub that in, and then I'm going to use my Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. Good. I gotta get out my brushes. Alright, so I'm gonna be using only this palette for my eyes today. I really like it. You can see I've used some of it quite a lot. And other colors I haven't explored so much, and this color I've recently discovered is really, really beautiful. So that's what I'm gonna be using today, as well as some of the browns. So my idea for this look is inspired by Maid Cinderella meets Glam Cinderella. Although it's not going to be a super glam look, it's going to be pretty matte, but you know what I mean, like before and after Cinderella. So I'm going to start with, so I'm using this color, A Wish, and I've already started putting it on, but this is just an off-white all over the lid color to help with blending. I closed the door because it was really loud outside. Okay, same brush. I'm going to go in with this color Palace to be a slightly darker shadow color in the crease and all around up there. Okay. Then I'm going to take like this is how I carry my brushes around in a bag, so they're not just like in my, they're in like a makeup bag, but okay. Then I'm going to take this brush and go in with this color Chateau. So right now I'm working on building up the Maid Cinderella brown. Now, you may think I'm just jumping on a Disney princess's trend, but I have a claim to them to an extent. I a few years ago wrote a middle school musical for middle schoolers, about a blend of a mixing of the fairy tales. You know, Cinderella becomes friends with Snow White and Rapunzel, and they like discover their own power. Yeah. Then finally I'm going to go in with this darkest color, Rococo, on this flattish blending brush. So I like to think of this part as like the shadow of her past. I was also an English major, so you can see why I'm being weird. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with this big fluffy brush and just a little of this Palace color to gently blend out that edges. And then take this off here. It'll make my life easier. I'm going to take this brush with this color Ball Gown and go right in my eyebrow area. I'm not going to leave it like that, don't worry. But this has become like my new highlight technique. So I go in and put kind of an intense highlight, and then I go in with a more neutral color on a fluffy brush and sort of mute it a little bit and sort of blend it all together. So that's become my new highlight method. But you can still see a little sparkly in there, which I kind of like. Okay, so I've just had all this drama happen. So I'm like been running all over the house and taking care of my dog, who is now sitting there on her doggy blanket. Say hi, Agnes. Okay. I didn't realize that when I closed the door, she was outside. I thought she was inside. So she was looking at me through the door like, how dare you? It was kind of cute and sad. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is take this Kat Von D concealer that I've really been liking. And I like it because it comes with this little spongy applicator. And this kind of works well for what I'm going to try and do, which is get kind of a precise line. I'm going to switch eyes because there's a lot of product on here. And I don't need this much product. I'm going to kind of clean off the sponge a little bit. And then I'm going to dabba with my beauty blender, my small beauty blender. Don't need it quite that goopy. But I am going to make sure that I get a good precise line here. I'm not quite like cutting the crease. I sort of am. Yeah, I am cutting the crease. Okay. And that's going to really act as the glue that will hold the blue on. So now I'm going to take this little mini brush that I like. It's a good blender, but it's also kind of like stiff, and it has some product in it already, but it's the same color. So I'm going to go into this Fairy Godmother, and I'm going to kind of load that up with product, and then I'm going to tap, 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 pat, pat, pat onto my whole lid where the concealer is, but I'm going to leave that little part clear. Just for now. Nice and intense on the color. And when I flip the brush around, I'm going to go into this glass slipper color, which is almost the same, but just a little bit different, a little bit lighter. It's hard to tell in the video, but just use that in the inner corner because it's really pretty. Kind of makes a little gradient. Then I am going to take the brush I used for the darker brown and kind of clean it out a little bit, and then just kind of go back over that area to kind of just clean it up. Okay. I thought I had a sharpener around here. I don't think I do. That's okay. I'm going to be using this silver Sephora liner on my lower lash line. I'll put kind of a thick coat of that on. And then I'm going to take this color called Killjoy, which I really like, clearly. I've used it a lot. And just go in with a small little brush. And give this some dimension. So I'm going to put some darker silver over the outer corner. And then, same brush, I'm not that worried. I'm going to go in with the ball gown color and put that on the inner bit. I just kind of feel like with the same brush you can kind of create a good blend. You know what? I think it needs a little bit of black. This color is called Cinders. Just right in the edge. Because I'm gonna do my waterline with black. This is my Ciate. I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Okay. And just some on my tight line as well. Now for some, I just love that blue, isn't it pretty? Now for some eyeliner. I need a closer mirror. Not too thick of a line because I don't want to cover too much of that lovely blue. Staying very close to the lashes. I'm not going to do a wing because I think that not having a wing kind of, instead of making my eyes longer, will make my eyes look bigger this way, which I feel is more Disney. Oh, that won't work. You won't be able to see. And I think that's good. Now for some curling of the lashes with my fuchsia curler. That's the sound of little puppy toes scampering across the room. Okay. Whew. Just tiny little mascara. Did she eat that whole bone I just gave her? God. Okay, now we need a little bit of help for the face. I'm going to put a little of this. This is Yada Silky Fit Concealer BB. Put this over where my red spots are. Let's see, will it cover this guy? Yeah. Oh no, she didn't bring a squeaky toy in here. Oh, Agnes. It's funny because I've been binge watching The Blacklist. The Blacklist. Because I love James Spader and like it's all an awesome show. But don't squeak that, please. Elizabeth just had her baby and named her Agnes. So it's funny, so I've been watching it with her. Sometimes they say it and she like looks up at the TV. It's kind of weird. Okay, just gonna put on a little bit of my Bare Minerals pressed powder. I hope you find that pleasant. That's all for that. And then just some gentle contouring. This is just from the Nikki Tutorials Too Faced palette. And then some blush. This is a darker blush. This is from an Ulta set that I have. I just really like the color. It's like a dark peachy color. I feel like it really warms up the face. Then I'm going to go in with like a lighter peachy pinky color. I'm going to put that in this area. And then I need some good highlighting. This brush is weird. I feel like I'm putting highlighter on with a toothbrush. Okay. Next, I am going to put a little embellishment. So unfortunately, this isn't sharper, and I don't know where my sharpener is. But I'm going to take this little guy, and I'm going to draw on it's a glass slipper. I'm going to use this Stila silver to help me embellish that. Oh my goodness, Agnes. Don't squeak that. She just threw it away. She has such a personality. She's having a case of the harumphys right now, we call it. I'm not a great artist. Let's put some glass on it. Just putting these little decal guys on there. No, just pulled that one off. Okay, well that's as good as I could do for a glass slipper. What do you think? I just need some lipstick now. I'm thinking a nice pinky shade. I'll just use this Mother by Kat Von D. And I'm gonna gently mute that and also make it a little bit more glam with this lime crime color. Lime crime? In Happy? Lime crime. I love using this as a top coat. I think it's really fun. Okay, well I hope that you've enjoyed this video with the squeaky toy and all. I'm gonna come back with some more Disney princesses inspired. Oh, I didn't do my brows. I'll do them while I'm finishing up. So I was thinking, I have a couple in mind that I would like to do. But let me know if there are any specific ones that you'd like to see, and I will prioritize. And also let me know if there are other looks you'd like to see me do or try. I have this idea. I recently visited Giverny, which is where Monet lived, and his house and garden is there. And I was inspired to try Water Lily's eyes, so we'll see if I get to that at some point. That's hard. That requires art. So we'll see. But this is kind of a simple look, and I mean, nobody's going to know if you wear it that you're trying to be Cinderella, except this part, but you don't have to do that part. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Okay, bye.